Good morning. Welcome to the fourth video about Plato. In this video, we are going to see the academy, an institution of higher learning established by Plato. We can read it together and I will explain the main points one after another. Sometimes around 385 BCE, Plato founded a school of learning known as the Academy, which he presided over until his death. He started an institution of higher learning. Its name was the Academy, and he controlled all activities of this institution till his death. It is believed that the school was located at an enclosed park named for a legendary Athenian hero. The location of the school was in a park. It was enclosed in a compound wall. Everything is belief, no solid evidence is there. And the school was named after an Athenian hero. That means the name of the school was the name of a hero who had lived in Athena. The academy operated until 529 CE, when it was closed by Roman Emperor Justinian I. This school was closed. It means a ruler who feared that the students of the school would spread paganism, worshipping of many gods, and it would be a threatening to the religion. The academy functioned for a long time and included many curriculum such as astronomy, biology, mathematics, political theory and philosophy. That means the institution had teachers and departments to teach different types of disciplines. Plato hoped that academy would provide a place for future leaders to discover how to build a better government in the Greek city-states. When he started the academy, he had a plan that he wanted to build some good leaders in his country, in Greek city-states. And when he added all this type of curriculum, his aim was to mold great national leaders, great rulers of his country. In 367 BCE, Plato was invited by Dion, a friend and a disciple, to be the personal tutor of his nephew, Dionysius II, the new ruler of Sicily. What happened was that in his life, Plato was called to teach a person called Dionysius II, and his uncle was a student of Plato. And his friend Dion believed that Dionysius showed promise as an ideal leader. That means Dion thought that his nephew would become a ruler of his country, and he would have all kinds of ability to become a ruler of Sicily. But it happened, actually his thought was wrong. He was not such a person. He did not grow up as his uncle had expected. Dion believed that Dionysius showed promise as an ideal leader. Plato accepted, hoping the experience would produce a philosopher king. That means when invited, Plato had no objection. He agreed with his friend Dion and became the tutor of Dionysius too. But let's see what happened after that. Plato also hoped that he wanted to mold a good person in his country, and this nephew is the right one, but his hope, his thought was wrong, as I have told you earlier. But Dionysius fell far short of expectation. That means he was a failure, and he suspected Dion and later Plato of conspiring against him. What he thought that both Plato and his uncle were scheming against him. They were doing conspiracy against him. He had Dion exiled and Plato placed under house arrest. Because of this wrong suspicion, Dionysius too sent his uncle from his country to another. That means exiled means sent from one's own country to another as a punishment. And Plato was under arrest, house arrest. That means he was not put into the jail, but the soldiers guarded his house, and Plato was not able to go out as he wished. Eventually, that means finally, Plato returned to Athens and his academy. That means he gave up the tutorship of Dionysius too and reached his motherland once again, that means Athens. And he again started as an administrator of his academy. One of his more promising students there was Aristotle. Aristotle was a great figure in Greek history. So Plato was lucky to have such a student, and who would take his mentor's teachings in new directions. That means how Plato was to his master, in the same way Aristotle was meant to Plato.